That's just how it goes now. That's just how we roll now. That's just how it goes now. That's just how we roll now. Lately I've been living my life. I've been losing my mind. I'll be gone in time. I'll be gone.
Now, as much as that last topic enraged me, I gotta refill my beverage for this next one. Oh.
For this one, we might want to put a big sensor bar over his camera because he's going to be getting naked soon.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to this one. I even fucked up my pour. I got a lot of froth on top, but I don't give a shit. Let's take a drink. Let's take a drink to this next one.
I got seltzer, so you know.
Don't you love it when someone gets sweet karma for the dumb shit that they do?
That sip that we both just took was karma right there, liquid karma.
Oh, it's so fucking good. As you can see by this lovely picture here, we're gonna be talking about Suzy Liu because karma came back for her in a major way. It was overdue. And she's getting hers
returns.
now.
I'm sorry, I just seen that in chat.
The forehead indeed returns.
Return of the forehead. It's fucking Star Wars now.
I remember I had some people rolling in a group chat that I'm in because I got really fucking pissed that she was in like the Sonic fan trailer. They have an official trailer where they show YouTubers reacting to basically the redesign of Sonic. And she was in it. And I was like, they must have like organized some like promotional deal where they can premiere the movie on her fucking forehead in exchange for promo of her channel.
There's a big projector.
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
So before we get into like what's happening with Suzy Liu now, I thought I'd give you guys a bit of a refresher of some of the history of this girl. This girl has done so much stupid fucking shit that I can't even keep up with it all. And the funny thing is, I actually want to address her directly because I know you're watching this, Suzy, because you watch everything that anyone says about you.
Like I said before we were live, she's definitely watching this because she gets off on people fucking talking shit about her. Right. That's what she does.
So
she's flicking the bean right now, hardcore.
Oh, jeez. So let me tell you something, Suzy, okay? She thinks I have this massive fucking hate boner and that I go around just hating her all day. Suzy, I have much better things to do with my life than obsess about you and hate you all fucking day. What I do on this show is I just point and laugh at people who do dumb shit, and you, my friend, do a lot of stupid shit. The best thing about you thinking that I'm a hater is that I used to be a fan of yours. I used to watch your streams pretty regularly. I enjoyed your streams. But now I'm just a hater because I had to call you out on your bullshit.
You ever notice that happens a lot? Like you stop watching a bunch of people because it turns out in the end they're fucking assholes.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is I didn't even stop watching her because of any of that. I just kind of casually stopped watching. You know, you discover other people, so you don't always have time to keep up with other people that you've watched in the past. And so one day I'm like, oh, I wonder what Suzy Liu's been up to all this time. And then I stumble upon all this bullshit. I'm like, oh, okay, this is what you've been up to. Nice.
You've been being a douchebag. Okay.
Yeah. So there's this, I want to thank this person who put together this nice Twitter thread after the new YouTube Rewind came out, because she was at the beginning of the Rewind. And this doesn't even cover everything that she's done, but there's some good highlights here. This person talks about how they think YouTube should choose more responsibly who's in the Rewind. I mean, I don't know if I necessarily, agree with that or whatever. It's just, it is what it is.
I was about to say this person that you're using. I'm not sure I agree with like anything they say.
Yeah, I don't necessarily. Go ahead.
The only reason this person doesn't like Suzy is because she criticized, quote, women in games. I can't fucking stand that mentality.
Yeah,
she's clearly an over the edge feminist right now.
Yeah, so I'm not.
She said bad things about women. Oh no.
Yeah, so I'm not in agreement with a lot of the stuff this person says, but they did a really good catalog of some of the worst things that Suzy Liu's been called out for. There was, believe this was last year. She got called out. She got the media's attention because she was criticizing fast food workers, basically shitting on them and how they need to get a real job. right?
Well, I've had my own opinions about that, so I'm not gonna hate on her for that.
Yeah, I mean, I have my opinions too. Like, I know, like here in California, fast food workers want to make $15 an hour, and
Yeah,
I'll be
they just
completely
started
honest.
doing it in the city, in the boroughs.
I don't think that that's justified. Personally, I
No.
look at a fast food job as a stepping stone to other things. You should
Right.
not be looking
Right.
to
It's not a
work the
career.
rest of your life or make a
That's the
career
problem.
out of fast food.
Mhm.
You shouldn't. That's my opinion. You're free to disagree with me if you want, but that's just my thoughts.
I used to work in a deli, right? So that's a food service job, much like McDonald's, because you're constantly making food, preparing food. And when I was working in the deli, this is going back to 2011. I was working in the deli. When this talk first started coming up about raising the minimum wage, I was trying to tell everybody who worked with me was so excited, and it was like, I just have to work here a few years more until the minimum wage, until they're forced to pay me more. And it's going to be great because we're all making $8.50, $9 an hour, depending on how long you've been.
Yeah.
Right? And I kept trying to explain to everybody who gets so happy. It's like, bro, you don't understand. Our jobs are not worth that much money to anybody. This is an unskilled job. They can take any dick face from the street and bring him in here, and he can do this job.
Yeah,
They're not worth
people are too stupid to realize that when the minimum wage gets raised, you're not just going to get more wages. Like,
your
most
hours
of you guys are going
away.
Yeah, your hours, or you're going to lose your job entirely.
Yep. Yeah. And that's exactly what happened.
But nobody thinks of that. Not only that, but the cost of living around that goes up. There's like a domino effect.
I had to explain. I was explaining this to I forget who it was around that time too. I was like, you think it's a good idea because you're going to have more money in your pocket, but for argument's sake, let's say the job loves you for whatever reason, and your hours don't go down. Let's say you're working 50 hours a week and you get your 15 an hour, right? That means now multiply that by everybody who works these same type of jobs, these minimum wage food service jobs, right? That means now that the amount of money that it costs to produce, let's say your cheeseburger has now gone up because they have to pay the worker more.
Mhm.
So now the cheeseburger is more expensive. Now everything around you has gone up. Inflation. Like, you have to explain basic economics to these people. Yeah. And I understand you want to make more money, but you have to find ways to better yourself, learn other skills, go into a trade. There's so many other ways to better your life. You can't rely on a big corporation and say, well, you know what? You could just stay in your minimum wage job and we'll give you $20 an hour. Yeah. Nobody thinks that job is worth it. Not that people don't respect you. Trust me. I've said for a long time. Don't turn
we all have to start with a shitty job. There's nothing wrong with that. And
do
also,
what you got to do to make a paycheck.
To clarify a little bit, it's different if you want to climb the ladder. Like, let's say you want to be the manager of your local McDonald's or whatever someday. Like, I can respect that too if you want to climb the ladder and shit. But if you're looking to be the fry guy for the rest of your life, like. Yeah, I think you can achieve so much more in life. It's not even I'm not going to shit on you for your job. And that's the mistake she made. She was shitting on people for their job. But I do think that you should take the time to pursue something better for yourself. There's nothing wrong with that.
New York City delis are legit, but I wasn't working in a real deli. I was working in the deli section of a supermarket. So there's a difference. And it's a big chain supermarket.
Right. So that was one of the things that she got called out for. She has a history of harassing other female creators, and I know you kind of referenced this earlier that harassment of female creators, but no, Suzy Liu, she takes it to another level. Like, it's not just they're making fun of me or anything like that. Like, Suzy Liu has definitely took it to a level where okay, it's legitimate harassment now. Targeting specific creators that she doesn't like. A lot of people might remember her and Stejo mentioned a creator called Becky Boop. When the whole she got exposed for flagging and stuff like that. That was one of the people that she regularly harassed. So it's like she was targeting specific creators.
I wasn't trying to say earlier that she didn't harass anybody.
Yeah,
sorry to cut you off.
No,
I was just saying that when you go out of your way, frame it as she was criticizing women. Then it kind of feels to me like you have no argument. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. But now let's get to some of the stuff she's done where it kind of shows her hypocritical side. She had a situation earlier this year where she issued a false copyright strike on someone. Somebody used a clip of one of her videos. It was heavily edited. It was done in fair use. And she issued a copyright strike on this person. Now, she has a history of abusing copyright herself. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. I mentioned Becky Boop earlier. This is an old tweet from Becky Boop. And I remember seeing this tweet when it was originally tweeted. I remember watching this situation unfold live and in real time, and essentially what she was doing here, I'm just going to play it. You guys can kind of see it playing there, but she was rebroadcasting the presidential election, like the polls, the real-time numbers, and all that stuff.
Dumb bitch.
So she was, she wasn't in the frame. She wasn't providing any commentary. She was just rebroadcasting the BBC broadcast, okay? So theft of content in itself. The thing that I love whenever this situation is brought up is she says, oh, well, we were just broadcasting it because of me and a bunch of my friends. We wanted to watch it together. It's a public stream with over 300 live viewers. Like, I can understand if you want to stream it and maybe hang out with a bunch of friends and watch the stream whatever.
I've actually done that before. I found a website that you could stream to.
Well, you could do that. You could do like Rabbit or Watch Together or something like that. Or you can even do a situation of set up a private stream and you guys all watch it together. This was
what I said. That's what I did.
Yeah, this was a publicly broadcasted stream. Okay.
Yeah.
And then she says,
knew what you were doing.
And then she says, well, how does that benefit me? I'm a gaming channel. This one presidential election stream isn't going to benefit me because if people do subscribe for that, they're going to be disappointed when they don't get more of that. And to some extent, that's true.
Now they're subscribed.
Well, here's the thing. Well, it's not even that. Here's the thing. She knows that shit would benefit her back then because the algorithm worked different on YouTube back then. At this time, when she was streaming, she would be lucky if she got a stream with like 30 to 40 viewers, maybe 50 tops, right?
Yeah.
The way the algorithm worked on YouTube back then for streamers is if you suddenly one day out of nowhere got a massive spike in fucking viewers, YouTube says, oh, this streamer's really popular. We need to push their streams more often. So she tries to say, oh, this wouldn't benefit me at all. You know it would, you dumb bitch. Don't play fucking stupid. We all know what you were doing here. You were broadcasting a nationally syndicated event that the whole world was watching, so you would get a massive spike in viewership on your stream, and the algorithm would promote your stream more. Excuse me. Don't play dumb.
Yeah.
Anyway, I gotta take a sip of my drink. What are your thoughts on that?
I took a sip at the same time too. No. But you're exactly fucking right. She knew exactly what she was doing. She was gaming the system. Because the funny part is, a lot of people at that time, because that was around the time I started streaming too. I started streaming like right before I would say maybe 6 to 12 months before that election. I started streaming, maybe a year. Yeah. And everybody, I remember at first it didn't happen. At first it was just people doing random streams because YouTube had just started to allow streaming. So nobody knew what the fuck to do and what was going to get famous. So people were doing anything at the time.
Anything they could broadcast, yeah.
Right. And it got to a point where people would realize what stupid bullshit would get them views. And at that time, because that was the most popular thing in America, it was the election. So everybody was restreaming everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't even just the election. Like, it would be, people would restream other streamers because they were getting views. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. I would see it all the fucking time.
And that was just one example of copyright abuse, stealing the BBC's content and also artificially inflating her reach in the algorithm. She can say she didn't know that was what was going on. I call bullshit because she would have did a private stream otherwise. We're not fucking stupid, Suzy. I'm sorry, we're just not.
I don't know if you saw this, but around that time, there was a lot of channels that would have like subscribers in the tens to hundreds of thousands with no videos on the channel because everything they streamed would be copyrighted, so they wouldn't back it up.
Yeah.
It was fucking crazy.
Yeah, I do remember that, actually.
Yep.
Attica used to do that a lot. A lot of his streams wouldn't get archived because he was reacting to pretty much anything the audience had him react to. No. So that was just one example of her stealing content. And keep in mind, there are probably more examples that we don't know about. But I have a few examples here. Unfortunately, I don't have the original video files anymore because I'm a fucking idiot and I deleted them. But I did react to these clips here in an interview that I did with Ian Corzine when we were talking about fair use in regards to her stealing other people's content. So I'm going to play this first clip here. This is an example of her stealing gameplay footage from GameSpot.com, cutting out their intro, and then re-uploading it to her channel. Now, before we play this, her boyfriend, Stejo, claims to be a former attorney or a lawyer or whatever, right? He went to law school. He's got a law degree, apparently. And he was arguing, he was trying to educate us on fair use, right?
Well, they live in England, don't they?
Yeah, so their stuff's a little bit different, but it's similar enough to where, like, come on, dude, like, this clip was fair use. Fair dealing, I believe, is what they call it there.
Yeah.
But in any case, the way he tried to explain this clip away that I'm going to show you, he's like, well, these companies, they'll send you B-roll footage that you can use in your videos. First of all, B-roll footage is not meant to be uploaded wholesale with no alterations. It's supposed to supplement some kind of commentary, or you can edit it into like a game review or something. Whatever the case is, that's what it's meant for. It's not just like, oh, I'll just upload it to my channel and I'll monetize and I'll make all kinds of money off of it. Yeah. So that's the excuse they gave. But here's the thing:
doesn't even take the fucking watermark away.
Well, no, that's the thing I'm going to get into, because they claim that this was B-roll that was sent to them by Capcom. So why the fuck does it have GameSpot's watermark on it?
Yeah, okay.
Why?
Listen, all you had to do was not be retarded and say, you know what? Let me just zoom this clip in just a little bit, just so that bottom part gets cut off and nobody notices, right? And then I can just say my capture card shit if they ask me about the quality.
I honestly think she made an effort to hide any watermarks and stuff, because she cut out the intro, the GameSpot intro, but I think she was too stupid to actually preview it later so that she can see that a watermark appears on the bottom of the screen.
What's I'm saying? Do you not watch the fucking clip you're putting in?
No, she just cut out the intro and uploaded it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's obvious that that's what happened. So anyway, let me go ahead and roll the clip so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. So as you guys know, I've been covering this false copyright strike situation with Suzy Lu, and someone sent me this video by RJJ Runner, I think that's how you pronounce that, and it's titled Suzy Lu Issues Copyright Claim, and he pointed out something interesting that I've yet to see anyone else touch on, including myself. In this video, he points out that she may be ripping off other people's content currently on her channel. As a matter of fact, if we take a look at this video, this is a video on her channel, as you can see, Suzy Lu, and we have full demo Resident Evil 2 Remake gameplay, no commentary. Now let's go ahead and play this video. And we see a very familiar watermark here, and in this video by this other person, they go on to state that this is a GameStop video that she literally ripped off and uploaded to her channel as her own. I actually was able to find the original GameStop video, and this is the video here. So she literally ripped off this video, cut out the intro, and uploaded it to her channel. As you can see, there's the watermark there at the beginning. Okay. All right, so there's the clip. I'm not going to play this full interview, which, by the way, this interview is on my channel if you guys still want to check it out. I did a cool interview with Ian Corzine talking about fair use on YouTube. That's some funny fucking shit, right, Biscuit?
That's fucking hilarious. How can you be that butt-fuck retarded? I don't understand.
I don't know. We'll have to ask her.
Because, like, even like when I first started doing YouTube stuff and I was stealing stuff from other people, like even if it was for B-roll, right? In my mind, I would say, even though it's B-roll and I'm using it for something else and I'm muting it and I'm going to do other things to it, I want to examine it to make sure there's nothing identifying about it that will link to the other person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is back in like 2009 when I had like 1 subscriber. You know what I mean? So, but still, I still had the thought in mind because I'm not fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I'm like, because if I'm too lazy to record something out of a game myself and I'm taking it from other people, I don't want my comment sections to start being flooded with, oh, you took it from this guy. Oh, you took it from this guy. When all I did was go into YouTube and type in, this, whatever, level 3 of this game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would usually use, before I got my own capture device, I used to use Creative Commons uploads. You can upload stuff with the Creative Commons license, and that's stuff that people are free to use. And so I would do that, and then I would credit the person before I got my own capture card. But then when I got my own capture card, I started capturing my own footage.
Right.
Yeah. So, but that was just one example of her content theft. Well, no, now we're on to 2 because she stole from BBC. Then we have this one here where she stole from Square Enix when they were promoting the latest Final Fantasy game at the time. Or no, it was Kingdom Hearts. I apologize, it wasn't Final Fantasy.
Oh, okay.
Kingdom Hearts 3, they released these memory archive videos on their YouTube channel. And they were like individual split up episodes. And she downloaded them all and kind of pieced them together into a full video and uploaded it to her channel. Fully monetized and no alterations made other than splicing everything together.
How is she not getting copyright struck for any of this?
I don't fucking know. And here's the funny thing. She says that, well, that's in the game, so it's fine. It's no different than capturing, a cutscene. But the thing is, like, a channel like yours, or in hers is what I mean, is it's different if you're doing a Let's Play and, like, the the cutscenes playing, but you're playing the game and stuff. This is you're literally capturing a cutscene, and it's the same thing if, like, let's say I took Resident Evil 2 and I captured
a cutscene. She went to their channel and just downloaded.
Right, but this is the argument they try to use is that, oh, well, I recorded the cutscenes in the game, but that's still not fair use, even if you did. Yeah. It doesn't matter if you captured it and you uploaded it. You made no changes to it. That's not fair use. If I took the cutscene, from Resident Evil 2, and I just captured them and uploaded them to my channel with no alterations whatsoever, that is not fair use. It's just not. Now, you want to do a reaction video to the cutscenes, then we could talk about how that's potentially fair use. But just uploading cutscenes, which it's bullshit. That's not what she did. But that's what she claims she did. If that was the case, that's not fair use. It's just not. So
no, anyway. They're definitely not.
So let's go ahead and let's play the clip so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Here we go. All right, guys, so I already tweeted about this a while ago, but I wanted to get it on video as well because the hypocrisy with copyright infringement and Suzy Lu literally knows no bound. I tweeted this a while ago and I said, looks like Suzy Lu and her copyright infringement is at it again. This time she stole the Kingdom Hearts 3 memory archives from Square Enix. I linked to the original Square Enix playlist and then I linked to her re-upload. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at this. This is, as you can see, this is on her channel, Kingdom Hearts, the story so far, memory archive. And let's go ahead and play this really quick so you can see it briefly. Alright, and now let's go to the playlist. Essentially what she did was she took these multiple episodes that Square Enix uploaded on their channel over time, and she just kind of cut out the ESRB intro and stuff like that, and then she pasted them together to try and, you know, make her own extended version of this and re-uploaded it to her channel. And keep in mind, it is monetized. But let's go ahead and play this so you can see that it is indeed the same thing. So they can see it's the exact same intro that we just looked at on her channel. So I don't know where this woman gets the nerve calling someone out on copyright infringement and claiming somebody who did a fair use clip of hers, claiming it's not fair use, when she's literally stealing other people's content. I simply don't understand that. This is the third instance of stolen content we've found on her channel now. The hypocrisy is real, guys. Holy shit. All right, so there's the clip there. And like I said, this is just stuff we know about. There was potentially other stuff there, and when she saw people digging into her bullshit, she probably started getting rid of stuff.
She's been around a long time, so it wouldn't surprise me.
And keep in mind, the thing that sparked this whole, digging into her channel and seeing if she had stolen anything in the first place was the fact that she had issued a false copyright strike on someone for what she said was stealing her content. So talk about hypocrisy. Not only was she wrong and it was fair use, but the hypocrisy is insane. In fact, I do have a clip here.
Mentally insane.
I have a comparison clip here of the guy's name was Mark After Dark. I have a comparison clip of his alteration, which is right here, and Suzy Lu's original upload. And we're going to take a look at that. Shout out to Nicholas Diorio, by the way, for having this. I thought I had the original file. Still, I don't. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's take a look at his comparison here that he put in his video about the situation earlier this year.
Oh, please don't tell me that's the end of it. No! I want to spend the rest of my life like that. It feels so real. It's not fair. It's not fair. That's made me cry because it was so amazing.
Stop it. Get some help.
Ugh.
Now you can see as you're watching this, it's still going, but her video is still going.
I don't believe that the boyfriend is a lawyer because no lawyer has that douchey of a haircut.
Right. But her clip is still going.
Yep.
He didn't make it. The thing that they told Keemstar on Augie's show is, well, they just added a meme at the end of the clip and did some echo to her voice. No, they fucking didn't!
Bro, at this point, she's worse than fucking DSP. Because DSP has gotten over people doing this shit. He doesn't even care anymore.
Yeah.
And she's fucking copyrighted people.
So, thanks again to Nick for having that as his video. I'm pretty sure he doesn't mind me using that. But Oh, God. And here's the funny thing about it. All this shit happened, you know, it was a blip in YouTube history, and it just kind of blew over, right? And everybody forgot about little old Suzy Lou until the hypocrisy returns again, because earlier this year I reported on the fact that now she's basically stealing anime episodes, full anime episodes, to do reaction videos to. Now, I think reaction videos are okay, but when you do them the way she's doing them, just literally watching full anime episodes, here's an example of one. She slightly, you know, makes the clip transparent and shrinks it down. That's to get around the content ID bot.
To get around the bot.
Yeah. So this is her content now, right? And I reported on this because I'm like, number one, it's fucking hypocritical to call out somebody for copyright infringement while you're literally stealing full anime episodes, right? But it just makes you look fucking stupid to begin with. And the funny thing is, when I covered this, I warned her. I said, this is going to bite you in the ass. She took it as, oh, he's just hating on me again, right? But I'm like, no, this is going to hurt you. You are putting your channel at risk. You're uploading, you know, tons of these fucking videos of you reacting to full anime episodes. If somebody watches that video, they don't have to go back and watch the fucking anime episode anymore. They saw it on your channel. It's a complete replacement of the original work, and therefore it's copyright infringement. There is nothing fair use about this shit. Nothing. Okay?
Nope, zero.
I warned her it was going to bite her in the ass. So what the fuck happened? What the fuck happened?
Well, she got fucking struck.
It bit her in the ass. She tweets out, YouTube, Suzy, you are in the rewind. Go ahead.
You know what happened? I'm sorry. You know what happened?
What?
You remember the two dudes from the old Wii commercial, the We Would Like to Play guys? They showed up at her front door with a fucking copyright notice in their
right? God damn. So she tweets out, YouTube, Suzy, you are in the YouTube rewind. This is a great opportunity. Yeah, a great opportunity to spotlight the fact that you're stealing anime episodes.
Yeah.
Anyway, 2 days later, YouTube, Suzy, we are not allowing you to upload. She got struck. We are not allowing you to upload because Japanese companies mass striked anime channels, and even though they are being disputed, fuck you. You stole other people's content, you insufferable cunt.
Yep.
Then she says, do me a favor at YouTube. Go ahead and use your totally not broken edit feature, which, by the way, the edit feature actually works pretty good under the new studio.
I've never tried to use it.
I've used it before. It actually works pretty well. But anyway, totally not broken edit feature on your YouTube rewind and take me out of it because I am ashamed to be in it after the way you have treated me this week. Now I understand why hashtag YouTube party is over is trending. No, Suzy Lou, YouTube party is over is not trending because of you. The fucking world does not revolve around Suzy Lou. You stupid, insufferable, disgusting, annoying, fucking greasy ass cunt. No,
I thought you were gonna like try to beat the bush around. I was like,
no. I fucking said it because I don't give a shit. Oh, she's so fucking dumb. I told her this would happen, and she still did it, and now she's pissed because she got in trouble. How are you going to be a YouTube content creator as long as she has? We looked up her channel history. She started her channel in 2013. How are you going to be a YouTube content creator for that fucking long and not understand that you are stealing content and you will suffer the consequences as a result of it? How?
Because she thinks she's fucking special. That's all. I can do whatever I want, but you can't. Rules for thee, but not for me.
Exactly. That's what I've always said about her. Rules for thee, but not for me.
Yep.
100%. You literally stole the words out of my mouth, Biscuit.
Same page, bro.
in another tweet here, the other channels who are experiencing this only showed 15-second clips and got taken down. Japan has no concept of fair use. Okay. We already know that you and your fucking stupid ass boyfriend don't understand fair use, even though supposedly he has a law degree. We know that he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
She has a little bit of a point because for a while, like you look at Nintendo, the Japanese do see it a little bit differently than we do.
Right.
So there is that. But she's still a cunt and deserves what she gets.
Yeah. But here's what's funny. like I said, she's a YouTuber and she's been a YouTuber for a while. And as a YouTuber, it's kind of your responsibility to keep tabs on, you know, policy changes, how things work on the platform. Sometimes in regards to this copyright stuff, you have to do a little bit of experimentation to find out, you know, what gets past the content ID system, what doesn't, you know, how you can maneuver around fair use on YouTube.
Did I ever tell you the story about the first thing of mine that got struck on my old channel?
No, what happened?
I had the channel that I have now is actually my original YouTube channel that I started in like 2007, but I wasn't streaming on that. I decided I had wanted to in 2015. I wanted to make a separate account just for the streaming stuff. I wanted it to be separate.
Right. I do remember randomly stumbling upon your other channel.
Yeah, it's called Biscuit is Dead now because I don't use it anymore. I might like delete everything on it and do something else with it. But so somebody who used to watch me sent me the Aqua Teen Hunger Force game for the PS2.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what it's called. Where you golf, but it's also like a combat game. When you beat the game, it unlocks 2 episodes of the show for you to watch.
Okay.
This is me being a retard, but I was like, at the end
you
of the
watched
stream,
you watched them on your stream, didn't you?
I watched 1 episode. Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, because I legit thought about it for a second. I was like, it's on the game disc. How could they possibly like? To me, it's like you shipped it on a game disc. So
thanks for the sub, Father Rabbit.
You know what I'm saying? I figured since it was on a game disc, not like a DVD or something, it was different.
Right.
But they just struck it down, and at that point, I lost streaming privileges.
You assumed wrong, you dumb motherfucker.
I assumed wrong. I made an ass out of myself. I openly acknowledge this, and I lost my privileges to stream for the following 6 months. So I went back to my old channel and rebranded it so I could use it.
So,
but yeah.
So to kind of get on track on the point that I was trying to make here, she said that these channels are getting clipped for 15-second clips. And like I said, as a YouTuber, you kind of have to keep up on the policy changes on the platform and what's going on. You have to be in the know so you know how to stay in compliance with the new rules and stuff on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
You really should educate yourself on your stuff.
Especially on a platform like YouTube that changes every single fucking day because it's so vague.
Right. So had you done your research, Suzy Lou, you would know that 15-second clips ain't gonna cut it. Under the new copyright system, where YouTube has made changes that actually benefit creators, if you had paid a fucking attention, you would know that 5-second clips is the magic number.
Yeah.
This was tweeted out by YouTube back in August. New today, a policy preventing copyright owners from making money on manual claims for short clips, 5 seconds of a song. They give a song as an example, but it works for video too. So 5 seconds, unintentional audio. So if you're doing a vlog and you're passing by a car and music's playing in the background, you don't get clipped for that. Yeah. Claimants can still block monetization or the video itself, but timestamps, they have to provide timestamps now. You know, sometimes like a copyright claimant, they would claim the whole video, but they wouldn't say where the problem was because you might want to fix it. You might want to edit that out so you can get the monetization back. They're not allowed to not provide timestamps anymore. They have to provide timestamps. So that's good. But the big number, the key number here is 5 seconds. She's talking about people using 15-second clips. No shit, you're going to get hit. You might have gotten away with it if you had known about the 5-second clip rule. Thank you for the bits, by the way, Hauser Blade. I appreciate it. You're existing on a platform where you know the copyright system is broken. Even if you're following the rules, you're going to get caught. Yeah. Which obviously this asshole never follows the rules. But you know you're going to get caught. So if you're going to fucking openly play with fire like that, you can't bitch and moan when you get caught. Yeah. And like I did when I got caught. I was like, man, I shouldn't have done that. My bad. Jesus. And of course, the lawyer, Stijo, had to jump in with his 2 cents. Lawyer. Somebody was basically calling them out on this situation. To which Stijo responded, because he's the expert on fair use. He knew so much when we talked about it earlier this year. Let's see what he had to say. He says to this person, I've already spoken to you about this, Robbie. You can scream copyright abuse all you like, but I suggest you actually read the DMCA /CDPA, that's from where they're at, and relevant case law. I've also proved with emails that we get review copies and previews, and he responds to some other statement the guy made. It's obvious to me that Stijo doesn't know shit about fair use or the DMCA or anything like that, because a lot of the arguments he was making were so fucking dumb. Like he talks about look into case law, right? So I called him on the case law thing when this shit was going on. I forget the exact name of the lawsuit or whatever, but basically some music company was suing someone who uploaded a viral video onto YouTube of a baby dancing to some famous song, right?
Oh, this is old.
And, that's an old one. And they won that lawsuit because the judge said, and I quote, this is what they said to the record company, you have to consider fair use before you file one of these lawsuits.
Yeah.
So there is case study right there that says before you file one of these lawsuits, you have to consider the possibility that you will lose this case on the grounds of fair use. You can't just say, because this is the thing that she tried to say, you can't just say, oh, well, fair use is a decision that has to be decided in court, which to some extent, yeah, that's true. The court inevitably decides if something is fair use, if it goes that far, right? But you can't just make that argument, oh, well, we haven't gone to court on this, and the court hasn't decided it's fair use, so I'm taking it down. Case law shows that you have to consider fair use as a possibility, and they didn't. So, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's fine. It's just the fact that YouTube gives random people that kind of power to decide that, you know what, this is copyright infringement.
Yeah.
I can't legally make that fucking assessment. I'm not a fucking judge or a lawyer.
I got another Steve Joe comment that I want to laugh at.
Yeah, go.
He says, to be honest with you, I can't remember. He's referring to something the guy asked him about. Did you get review copies, New Zealand PSN store, whatever. That's not
they're from New Zealand? I thought they were from England.
He says, it's funny that you say that about our reactions. He's talking about the anime reactions because he does these on his channel too.
Yeah.
Considering that Viz Media, Funimation, and Crunchyroll have all okayed our videos. Okay, I want to call bullshit on a couple of things. First of all, Viz Media and Funimation are the American distributors for these anime.
Yeah.
That's all they do is they translate, redub, and distribute these animes in America. They may own the American rights to distribute, the North American rights to distribute this stuff. They do not own the original property.
Really quick. Fuck Funimation.
Yeah. True. But anyway, they just own the rights to distribute this shit and to translate it and all of that shit. They don't own the original work. Apparently, Sony is clipping people. So it's Sony's property, okay? So if Sony Japan chooses to flag you, it is their content to decide that, not Viz Media and not Funimation. They have no authority to give them permission to do this stuff. So I call bullshit on that. Next, I want to call bullshit on him saying Crunchyroll okayed it. Crunchyroll is a live streaming service for anime.
Yeah.
They are not a distributor. They are not a content owner. They don't do anything but provide a streaming platform to watch this stuff. So if Crunchyroll gave you the okay to react to this stuff, they would have no authority to give you that. Not only that, but you guys are likely streaming this content off of Crunchyroll. Why would Crunchyroll allow you guys to stream their content for free for a massive audience to watch when that cuts into their bottom line for streaming subscriptions?
Make money off of, yeah, exactly. They would never, ever. They're going to let you make money off of them for free. Get the fuck out of here.
they say this stupid fucking shit because their dumb, mush-headed fucking fans will fall for it, but nobody on the outside is falling for this shit. Nobody is that stupid.
Yeah.
You dumb motherfuckers. Nobody is falling for your dumb, ignorant excuses. Shut the fuck up.
He said he proved with emails that they get review copies. Was he talking about games?
Yeah, games.
So if he's
the guy was bringing up another argument related to something else they've been called out for. They've been called out for breaking street date on games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's another thing that they've been called out for doing.
I've done that.
I don't think I've ever broke street date on a game before, but
I don't think I've done
I probably would if I
could. On my channel. I know. I definitely would too. There was something I did it on. I just don't remember what it was.
Yeah. Jeez,
I would.
My family probably hates me right now because I'm screaming because I'm so. This is so fucking stupid.
I'm always loud. It's all good.
The funny thing about it is, okay, so on YouTube, she can't upload anymore. She's got these strikes, and obviously she can't produce this kind of content on YouTube anymore.
Oh, she can't upload.
But she's
anything?
not. Yeah, she can't upload to her main channel right now. Apparently, she's uploading to a secondary channel, but she's not. She's not going to stop producing this content, though. Looking at this tweet, it says, "I'm seeing Sony Japan has been striking creators uploading Demon Slayer content. For this reason, I have decided to take my Demon Slayer stuff off YouTube and make it Patreon exclusive. So she's still going to profit on other people's stuff. Thank you for the subscription, by the way, Dr. Pest. I appreciate it.
Does Patreon have its own video player?
I don't know how that works.
How do you do that?
Maybe she's going to upload unlisted to an alternate channel, but then it could still get hit by content ID. Then it could still get hit by content ID. I don't know how she plans to do that.
Yeah,
I'll have to look into that, though, because I don't know if Patreon has their own uploader. But yeah, she's still going to profit off of stolen content. This isn't stopping her from stealing other people's shit.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Well, here's the funniest thing about this. I had to highlight this tweet. It doesn't have a whole lot of relevance to the situation other than the fact that she said it, not me.
She's openly continuing her fucking copyright abusing.
In a tweet where she responds to Stejo, "This is the internet. There is no intelligent life here. We can see that. When we look at you and Stejo, we can see that there exists no intelligent life on the internet because you and your fucking dumb shit boyfriend are a prime example of how there is no intelligent life on the internet."
Hold on. He was replying to a tweet this person was apparently from Glasgow in Scotland, right?
I don't know what the original tweet was, if I'm being honest.
All right, well, judging by his reply, he called Glasgow like a third world country. Since when does somebody from New Zealand get to shit on other people's countries? You literally live in the asshole of the world.
I'll be honest, I don't know enough about their country to make a statement.
You live too far away to fly to. Nobody wants to visit your country.
God damn.
Fuck out of here.
So as much fun as it was to shit on Suzy Lou, that's all we got on Suzy Lou.
I got stop getting so close to my
dumb.
mic. I keep noticing I'm cutting myself off over here on the way.
She's so fucking dumb, dude.
Yeah.
And again, Suzy, I don't
she's that
hate
dumb.
you.
I think she's doing it on purpose.
Hold on. And again, Suzy, I don't hate you. I have more important things to do with my life than hate on you. I just like to laugh at people on my show who do stupid fucking shit. Okay? So as long as you keep doing stupid shit, I will keep laughing at you. But otherwise, I'm more than happy to move on to laughing at other things if you stop doing dumb shit. So if you don't want to be talked about on my show, because here's the thing, every time you do something stupid, people come to me and say, "Hey, look at the stupid thing Suzy did." And I look at it and I go,
noticed that, like, just on Twitter.
"This is
That's
great."
the funny part.
Yeah. So if you don't want me to talk about you, don't do dumb fucking shit.
But here's the thing. Like I said, she wants you to talk about her. It's exactly what you want.
It's publicity. It's that stupid no publicity is bad publicity sort of thing.
Oh yeah. When I first started streaming, I was always telling everybody that I want to do something fucking so retarded that Keemstar would have to talk about it so I get famous. I would say it all the time. Mm-hmm. I'm like, somebody please make me do something stupid that'll make Keemstar talk about it.
He wants the drama alert effect, boys.
Yeah. All I do, I want the rub. Hard body.
Jeez.
Baby, I'm saying legends never die. We're always out of minds. We never find the time. No, baby, I'm saying legends never die. We're always out of minds. Legends never die.